Hey, howdy, hey, it's me. I'm Howie. I'm on YouTube. I thought that would sound a little bit more like something else. Never mind. That fell flat. My bad. So I just finished reading Ideas Have Consequences by Richard Weaver. Now, to be clear, I did not read the afterword, which concerns how the book came to be and whatnot, and was not written by Weaver himself. And in fact, doesn't really present any, well, to my knowledge, does not present any ideas pertinent to Richard Weaver's ideas. So I'm not really concerned with reading it. I just wanted to get Richard Weaver's ideas. Maybe at some point in the future, I'll read the afterword and all that. But for now, it's very interesting. I was told, well, I read that Richard Weaver was essentially the founder of the modern conservative movement. But he likes Marx. He likes Marx. Okay, I'm just gonna throw it out there. He likes Marx, and he uses Marx's perspective to interpret the world, in addition to other perspectives. But he does use Marx, and he does like Marx, and apparently he did actually like the idea of suffering in the Soviet Union, and he liked the Bolsheviks for it, which is pretty fucking dirty if you ask me. He both praises and criticizes specialization. Essentially, specialization only really works if a human being is specialized from birth. That's how we ended up with such great masterpieces of artwork in the past. These people had basically been raised from birth to do the one craft that they do. So by the time they were like 25 or so, they were legendary at it. But at the same time, you get very similar advancement during the Renaissance, where people were not focusing on one single thing, but were actually opening themselves up to a wide number of philosophies, ideas, and sciences. Um, this is a very, very interesting book. He makes some very good points about God, that it doesn't really matter if God is real or not. God represents an ideal that people should strive towards. The belief in God, scientifically speaking, this wasn't available at the time that this book was published. This was published 1948, right after the end of World War II. But there has been since then scientific study which has shown that people who are raised with religion later on in life have lower frequencies of depression than people who are raised with atheism. So, God is actually a good thing to teach children. It's a good thing to believe in. It's a good thing to have ideals, especially ideals which are not uh, purely materialistic. That way we can improve our civilization as opposed to allowing it to stagnate and to regress. Um, he covers so much. He covers so much. And it is very confusing a little bit. I may have to read it again. But because he it both endorses and criticizes these essential form of education in the modern era. Uh, and but I mean, we should abolish it. But uh, he 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 just is so complex. It's very interesting. But the a question that arose in my mind was, there's the idea of controlled opposition. And people say, well, the conservatives and the liberals are both serving the same end goal. Well, here we have 1948, a conservative is endorsing and supporting the Marxian worldview. So maybe, maybe there's something to that. Global communism is actually the end goal of the elites. So yeah, that's really all I have to say about that for now. I got a lot of books to read right now. I even got a couple extra books that are intended as a Christmas present to myself. But I'm gonna end up reviewing them anyway and writing stuff about them and probably interpreting them in alternative philosophical and scientific perspectives for the sake of academicizing. I guess that would be the best word right now. So yeah, thank you for watching. Peace.